Hello and welcome back to episode 18 of this journey through the J-League. All of my players want to leave and it's been 2 months in game since you were last here, so let's see what's happened. So as I said in the intro, all of my players are asking to leave, and here they all are. Basically, because of how well we've been doing, a lot of clubs have been coming in and trying to buy these players from, higher divisions, so it's understandable that they want to leave, but I don't want them to leave, and I don't think the bids that they've been making have been good enough. So, obviously, I've spoken to some of these players about how much I would expect, and still they're not bidding anywhere near it, so I'm not going to let them go unless they bid near it. Come the summer, I'll probably get rid of some of these players, so I can just get rid of them then, but for now, I'm quite content with where we're at. The one I am most worried about, however, is Yucky. Yucky had a bid from a J1 League team, and obviously, I just refused it because it was only like 95k or something like that. I don't want to sell him for anything less than $1 million because I think he could be an incredible player for us. He has done very well so far this season. I've still been playing him. He's still been scoring, still been getting assists, so I am just going to keep him here until I'm content with the amount of money that people are bidding. So in terms of games that we have played since you were last here, so obviously the last game that you saw was the insane 10-2 win against Dragons Ryugasaki, our old friends. After that we played Tochigi City, came out of that with a 1-0 win, which is a pretty decent result I'd say, and then it kind of went downhill a little bit. Tokyo 23 beat us 4-2, and then we lost against Vons 1-0, which was a really irritating game because we were on top the entire game. We then had the whole of July without a single game, so we had to play a number of friendlies, which obviously there's no point in showing you the scores for those because they don't really matter, but it allowed us to sort of rotate and get some other players some experience, and especially players that are in on trial are waiting to sign for the club. So after that we obviously played FC Hokuriku, won that 2-0. Korea we won 3-0, and then Toho Titanium we won 4-1, and as you can see there, Yucky has still been scoring goals, so I'm not too worried. Hopefully we can change his opinion and he'll want to stay and see that we are progressing. But the games we're going to be covering today, the first one being against Tokyo United and the second one Brian Vecker. So in terms of the league, it is quite close towards the top at the moment. So Tokyo United being on 31 points, Von's on 29, we're on 27, Brian Vecker on 24. Obviously there's only one promotional place. If we get third, strengthen the team, hopefully look for first place next year. If we can sneak it this year, that would be incredible. And speaking of players who have been on trial until they've signed permanently, is this guy Mateus Calcada, I think that's how you say it. He's finally signed on for a few years. I think he's probably a player that we will just develop and then sell on at some point, because he is inconsistent and he doesn't have a great personality, but if he can go out on loan, do well, you never know, maybe have a couple of decent games for us then. Hopefully we can sell him for a bit of money. One thing that does really annoy me about Football Manager is when you praise a player for how well they're doing in training or how well they've done in games recently, and they get angry at you for praising them. Like, why is that a thing? Let me know down below why you think that is, because I just think it's ridiculous. Why would anybody not be happy with some sort of praise for doing well? Okay, and this is the team that we are going to be playing today. Tajima's going to be up top. Out left, we've got Takichi, Yucky out right. Pierce and Vera and Asano in midfield. I've dropped Kanbei today because I looked at his form and I didn't realise actually how bad he's been recently. So Asano's come in today to fill that spot. And in defence we've got Miura, who's in very good form at the moment, 7.64. He's had a number of assists, so he keeps his place. Endo, again, playing very well this season. He has to stay in that defence. I'm going to play Mur in defence today, and Osawa at right back. Watanabe hasn't had a very good run of form recently, so Mur's going to come in and play instead, and Endo is going to sit on the left hand side because he has got a little bit of a left foot. Osawa, again, he's playing pretty well at right back, so I'm glad that I did actually put him there instead of being a right winger. Coming out onto the pitch, are we at home today? We are at home. I didn't even realise we were at home. We need to really look at getting a better stadium at some point. The board think it's fine, but I think we could be doing a bit better. Here is the opening highlight, which will probably come to nothing, but I'll give them a bit of encouragement, and hopefully we can kick on a bit. So passing it around, out the back. This ball goes through to Tajima, who just manages to miss out, who just misses it through the goalie grabbing it there. But that's a nice positive start. Things you love to see. We are staying as attacking today, which, depending on how it goes, I may end up changing. But they've crossed it in here, and Oki has claimed it. That surely isn't the highlight. He's going to take his time about it. Plays it long. Over the top to nobody. Oh, but Tajima has managed to pick it up from their clearance. Takichi out to Miura. Miura's going to get down on the wing. Can he get it into the box? Give him a bit of trouble. Headed away into Kimura. Kimura's going to run with it down the left. Plays it through for Suguri, but Mur was there to clean up. Asano plays it through for Tajima. Tajima's one-on-one. Can he bury it? And he does. 1-0 against the league leaders, Tajima. Who played that ball through? Was that Asano? Mur picked it up here. Played it into Asano. Asano gets his head up. It was Pierce. Pierce. I can't remember if I touched on Cole Pierce, but Cole Pierce I managed to pick up for a free transfer from the A-League? Is it the A-League? The Australian League? Wherever the Australian League is. And he's settled in very well. His stats don't look great at the moment because they seem to be going down, but he's done very well from centre mid so far, so he's going to stay there. This is why Vera's out in the centre mid role at the moment instead of the deep line playmaker, because Cole Pierce has been doing very well. So, and we've got another chance here. Asawa, can he get across to Yaki? Oh, just over the bar. You're not going to be playing in J1 with finishing like that. Coming up to 15 minutes here, and we've got a lovely 1-0 win, 1-0 lead so far. Tajima with a corner into Asawa, plays it back to him, crosses it to the back post. Endo, can he win that? And he does! 2-0. We are 2-0 up. Asawa played it into Tajima, who's now got himself a goal and an assist. Crossed it to the back post. Endo with lovely header at the back post. Arms wide, celebrating in front of their fans. That is 2-0. Let's give him some more praise. Right, Spooky Jack. What a name. Oh, they've played the ball over the top, but Oki has claimed. I'm sorry, that guy is called Spooky Jack. Wonder if I can sign him just for the name. What a name. They've got the ball out on the right-hand side here. Kudo's going to run with it down the wing. Can we stop the cross? We haven't. It's gone in low. Kimura, keeper, has saved. Thank you, Oki. I just want to check. That guy's definitely called Spooky Jack, and I haven't just, had an aneurysm or something. Yeah. Spooky Jack? Spooky Jack? I mean, it's a great name. I've never heard of a surname like that before. What a name. He doesn't look that great, to be honest. And there's no way I would want to pay him that amount. So, there goes that dream. Right, 20 minutes gone here. We've got another highlight. Their keeper's playing it out to Spooky Jack. He's going to play it into Kimura. Kimura's going to play it through, but Mur gets in the way. Vera is going to run with it. Plays it through, but poor ball in the end. Izumi's out on the right-hand side with it, and Kudo back to Izumi. Sasaki into Takahashi. Izumi into Suzuki. They're just passing it around, and that's fine. Moore, again. Moore's playing quite well, even though his rating doesn't say so. He's doing quite well so far. Vera's out on the right-hand side. Can he get it in here? He does. Low, and Tajima finishes it. Is that... He's onside. That's 3-0. This is not the way I thought this game was going to go. I thought this was going to be a close game, a tight encounter, but we're 3-0 up after 22 minutes. Tajima, what a start to the game. 2 goals, 1 assist. What does that mean for the league at the moment? Well, Vons are winning 2-0 against Hokuriku. We still sit in third, but it means we're only a point behind Tokyo United, and if Von's result stays as it is, they'll be 2 points ahead of us, so it gives us a better chance of winning this league. But let's not get carried away, because we haven't actually won this game yet. We are 3-0 up, but you never know. This is football. Cross to the back post. Yucky, can he win? It's 4-0. What is going on? It's 4-0. It's not even 30 minutes yet. I can't even talk. It hasn't even got to 30 minutes yet. We're 4-0 up against the league leaders. Lovely header at the back post by Yucky. Who crossed that in? Miura, of course. The whole team's playing well. Let's give them some praise. We are 4-0 up against the league leaders after 33 minutes. We've won it again. Sano into Tajima. I think their heads are gone. Takichi's got the ball. He shoots off the bar. I think their heads are just gone. Their whole team's ratings are below 6.5, which is not what you want. They've crossed it in here. Keeper I didn't like that. If we can score 4, doesn't mean they can't score 4. That's what my Sunday league manager used to say. If we ever had a big league by half time, it was all about being complacent, wasn't it? And I don't think we ever then had a team claw it back. But it's good knowledge to have. And we've got the ball back here, and Tajima plays it out to Takichi. Where's the overlap? No overlap. Pierce has got the ball, plays it through for Takichi, but intercepted. But he wins the header back. Vieira plays it through for Tajima. Oh, that would have been a hat-trick. Oh, that would have been a first half hat-trick for Tajima there. We have torn them apart in this first half. I'm going to give them praise, because they obviously deserve some praise. And hope that they, don't pull off a miraculous recovery. Asano's only got a 6.6. I guess DMs in a game where you are winning 4-0 don't really have to do much. They're just sort of there to break up play if they need to. Hopefully we won't need him to do that today. Miura's got the ball out here into Takichi. Takichi's cut inside. Shoots off the bar. Shoot! Oh! Deflected. Why did they do that? Why did they... Why can't they just carried on? Anyway, it's the corner here. Tajima's got the ball into Asawa. Asawa crosses it to the front post, headed away for another corner. This is nice. Just keep that pressure on them. Right, so we're actually going to get it in this time rather than play it short. Tajima to the front post, but headed away. Endo's got the ball. Play it out to the edge. Yuki out to Asano. Asano, they're playing it around, and that's the end of that. One thing I am going to do real quick is actually give Asawa an opportunity to shoot some more, because he has got 12 long shots, 11 long shots, and I want to give him a chance to try and score a screamer. Coming up to 60 minutes here, I'm not going to make some substitutions straight away, as I would normally do, because I want Tajima to get a hat-trick, so I may leave him on for a bit. They've got the ball through here. Asoy and buried, and that's onside. Yeah, that's annoying. Maybe my high line should probably just chill out a bit. We've lost a clean sheet there. We've got another corner. I'm going to give him some more praise, but Tajima to the front post, headed away. He's going to pick it back up though. He's cutting inside. Miura's on the ball. He's going to run down the left-hand side. Can he get it into the box? Please, Yuki with the header. In. I don't think Yuki's even that tall, is he? No, he's really short, but somehow keeps winning these headers. And you know what? I'm not complaining. It's 5-1. We've restored our 4-0 lead. Miura with another assist. God, their number 3 just doesn't want to jump for a header. One substitution, or 2 substitutions I am going to make is Takichi to come off for Nakagato, I think, because Takichi's not really done anything. He's been a bit like this season, hasn't really done much. And then Nakagato will sort of come on and then score from the edge of the box. So, but then when Nakagato starts, he doesn't play particularly well. So I'm trying to find that balance at the moment of those 2 players. One player I am going to take off is Cole Pierce. He's a bit low on energy, and he has played particularly well today, so I'm going to swap those 2 out, put Vieira back into the deep line playmaker, and Kawano can go on the centre mid attacking position. And I think I'll leave it as that for now. Asara will probably come off next, and I'm going to give Tajima a bit of a chance to score a hat-trick. If not, I'll get Shimada on. Alright, into the 70th minute, and we've got another highlight here. Oki with the goal kick, plays it long to Kawano, but they've intercepted and they're playing it around. Kawano's won it back though, very well done. Plays it into Yuki into Tajima. Kanbei steps forward, plays it through for Yuki to Tajima to Vieira. Vieira, get your head up, mate. Play it over Nakagato, finish it. Oh, see what I mean? Like, if he was onside, you can say that about anything, but if he was onside there, a finish. because he has got a decent finish on him. I think it's like 14. Don't know where I got 14 from. It is 10, but still, he's got a good right foot, so him cutting in, it's the Iron Robin in it. Everybody loves it. Alright, we've got 2 left, so Osawa can definitely come off because he is dying out there. And Moore has had a very good game, but I'm tempted to take Endo off because he has played so much football recently. He needs a break, and Tajima's doing okay, so let's give Endo a break. We have got a new centre-back coming in. He's a young Brazilian called Marcus at the end of this week. So he will probably be playing because he's definitely one of the best centre-backs we have. It may mean I have to work out what to do with some foreign players, but that's not a problem for now. We are winning 5-1 against the league leaders. Well, they were league leaders at the start of today. Kudo plays the ball across and keeper saves that. That wasn't particularly great. Miera definitely needs a bit of a break, but not today, I'm afraid. Here he is with the throw-in, plays it in, and I think this is just the last highlight of the game, I imagine. That is full time. 5-1 against the league leaders. What that means is that we still remain in 3rd place, but we've reduced the amount of points between us and the other 2 teams. Vons obviously did win 3-1, which is annoying, but it is what it is. But it does mean that we are now only 2 points behind the league leaders, whereas before this game we were 4 points behind. So that gives me a little bit more hope. Brian Vecker did, however, win 6-0 against Dragons Ryugasaki. Not a surprise. So we've got another week until the next game. We have got this guy, Marcus, coming in that I mentioned during the game. He is a very good defender for this level. So I'm going to have to work out how to get him into the squad. And hopefully he'll play his first game against Brian Vecker in a week's time. So I'll play through this week and I'll see you in a moment. So when you get offered up this screen, it is rather useful to compare, the games that you've got against your title challengers. By the looks of it, Vons have got the easier games. They've got Dragon Ryugasaki, Carrier and Toho Titanium, the bottom 3 teams as their next 3 games, but then they are playing Tokyo United on the last game of the season. So if one of these teams can pull off a result against them, that would be great. If not, it will likely be Vons who win the league. Okay, and here we are. Here is Marcus, the centre-back that I've been talking about. Leading Kanto Football League player, potentially J1 League standard. I'm very excited about this guy. I'm going to trigger his contract extension clause already. Because when he signed the contract, obviously it runs out at the start of next year, and that's just ridiculous. Obviously, very short contract. So I'm very excited about this player. Strong with both feet, got decent heading and jumping reach. Obviously needs a bit more training, but he's only 18. He's consistent, can be a little bit injury prone. His personality isn't great, but hopefully we can develop that out of him. So one result we needed to keep an eye on was Vons versus Dragons Ryugasaki. As you can see, it only finished 1-0, which does surprise me, but that does mean that they now go 5 points clear. So it puts a bit of extra pressure on this game against Brian Vecker for us to win. So, hopefully we can get a result here and put that back to 2. And looking at the board and support expectations, they think we're going to draw this game. As you can see from the previous 2 meetings, we've actually lost both occasions, so hopefully that will not be the case today. Alright, and a largely unchanged team for this game. Tajima, Takichi, Yuki, Yaki, Pierce, Vera, Kanbei, Miura, Endo, Osawa all remain in the squad. And then we also have Marcus coming in for his first game. And here is the team that they are playing today. Again, I don't really know any of these players, so it doesn't really matter. And here is our team, who we obviously know and love. Decent recent form. It's good to see that. Dragons Ryugasaki, surprisingly, have already been relegated. Might be worth having a look through some of their players, see if any of them are any good and fancy coming over to Trinitas. Kickoff highlight here. We're going to go encourage the boys. I can't imagine there will be anything from this kickoff highlight. I hope not anyway, but they are breaking through down on the right, and Takichi's won it back, so that should be that. So I need to avoid what had happened in previous games against Breinbecker in losing 3-2. They do like to keep a bit more possession than we normally do. So hopefully we can still make the most of that like we did in a few games this season. They're passing the ball around nicely from defence. We're putting the pressure on them, however. Nakamura played in. Sato's got the ball. Sato plays it out to Nakamura. They're passing it around. Marcus has won the header, however. Takichi's got the ball, running down the left into Pierce. Pierce plays it to Miura. Miura has a shot. Right, we are up into second at the moment because we are drawing and Tokyo United are losing 1-0. Encourage these boys a bit more. Hang on, we'll wait for this highlight first in case we end up conceding and I need to have a go at them instead. They're running down the left-hand side, crossing in to the back post and saved by the goalie. Right, 30 minutes gone and not a lot has happened in this game. I'm not particularly happy with that. Asano's got the ball, however, into Pierce. Pierce is going to play it to Asano. Endo into Asano to Pierce, passing around nicely into Vera. Vera's got the ball, turns and plays it to Yucky. Yucky, can he get his head up? We should really tell him to run at defence. Yucky's got the ball into Vera, into Pierce. Pierce gets it through to Takichi. Square it! Oh God, what the hell happened there? Took about 3 deflections, but it's gone out for a corner, which we've taken advantage of a lot this season. So hopefully Miura can get us another one from this. Nope, keeper has claimed it. Keeper boots along. Can we win the header? We do. Endo into Vera. Sawa is going to run with it. Plays it through. What a ball that is. Tajima with the shot. Was that saved? Oh, he was offside. Okay. That's fine. That's a bit better. We're looking a bit better now. Although our possession is not particularly great. However, we've got another corner here. Tajima's going to be taking this one to the front post. Headed away. Marcus off the bar. What a debut that would have been if he'd managed to get a goal there. The goalie kicked it long, and that's the end of that highlight. Marcus is playing very well so far. Seeing that Tajima's on 6.2. What the hell? How's he playing so bad? Pierce with a terrible ball there. Should have lifted it up a little bit, but hopefully he can win it back here. Nakamura's played it into Sasaki. Sasaki out to Hara. Into Kitai. Suzuki. Into Nakamura. Masuya. They're passing it around quite nicely. Out wide. Great switch there. Nakamura is going to get to the byline, squares it, and headed just wide. Okay, maybe I should be having a go at these players because I didn't realise he was on 6.2. We need more possession. Attackers, I need you to step up. Defenders, you have the ability. Midfielders, I need you to step up. Okay, everyone is happy with that. Tajima really needs to step up in the second half, otherwise he will be coming off. 52 minutes and Tajima, man, what is going on? I think we're countering each other quite well at the moment, and I think what that means is I'm going to have to change up top. So I'm going to put Shimada on in place of Tajima. Sorry, mate, but you're just not playing well. Yucky's not playing well, but I don't really want to take him off because I like him. But maybe if I get a Sawa up there, who has been playing well recently, he might offer us something else. But do I really want to take him off? He is just too good. Maybe I leave him on. I'll leave him on. Takichi's not playing well. So Nakagato can come on. And what I'm going to do with him as well is make him inverted winger. So Miura can sort of overlap. And then Endo's not having a great game. Neither is our midfield. What is going on, lads? Having an absolute stinker today. Kawano can go into midfield. I don't want to make a lot of changes, so I'm going to get them to step up. Hopefully they can get the result for us today. Right, Hara's out on the right hand side, throws it in to Nakagato, over to Marcus, and Marcus loses the ball. Can he get back? That is the last thing you want on your debut. Yeah, this is dire at the moment. Miura out on the left hand side. Oh, hang on, we haven't even made the changes yet. Pierce has got the ball. Nakagato, cut in, mate. Asawa. No, okay, what's going on? We were in a good position and now we're passing it back. Asano into Yucky. Yucky's going to break through. Oh, get that on target. Oh, God, my chair. I need a new chair. If anybody can send me a new chair, that would be great. 72 minutes gone, and yeah, not good. I'm going to have to look at some tactical changes, I think. Asano can definitely come off here because he's playing terribly. But then we only have one sub left, and I think it's going to have to be Endo. Endo's not had a great game, unless I switch these two around. That may sound ridiculous, but Endo tends to play well on the left-hand side. And Marcus can play on either side, but I'm going to put him on the right-hand side. I'm going to save the other substitution for now, because I might make a ridiculous change to the formation in a moment. Hara's got the ball at right back, plays it into Nakamura. Nakamura's going to run down the wing and gets it in. Marcus heads away, but only as far as Nakamura, but great save there by Oki. And he was offside anyway, so it's fine. We're coming up to the 80th minute. I can break these players one more time before I look at making a substitution, and I think I'm going to have to do it now. It's got to be Endo, isn't it? Endo's having an absolute stinker. And then Yucky's not even having a good game. Yucky, Nakagato. This is going to look ridiculous, but it's what I'm going to have to do now. And then we're going to have overlaps there and there. Play slightly wider. Hit early crosses. Go direct. Shoot on sight. Run at defence. What position? Nakagato, advance forward. Shimada can be a poacher, and Yucky can be, I don't know, pressing forward. Let's go with that. Why not? I feel like every single episode this season has been one win, one loss, one win, one loss, one win, one loss. So I would prefer, I mean, nothing's going to happen, is it? This always happens. Unless we get a goal here. Asawa crossed in, headed away. Shimada's got the ball. Come on, it's the last minute. Let's get it in the box. Oh, Yucky's going to get that. Play it out wide. No, who the hell was that to? Asawa's got the ball. Plays it into Pierce, and they won it back. Marihasi. But we've also won it back. Marcus into Watanabe, who plays it long over the top. Why are you not going for that? Oh, this happens every single game, I swear. If we're like losing and we go more attacking, nothing happens for the rest of the game. I don't know if it's a game engine thing or what, but that is so annoying. Brian Vecker, 1-0 win. We're 5 points behind Vons now. We should have done so much better. What's more annoying is that Marcus, making his professional debut today, was pretty much at fault for their goal. What does that mean for the next episode? So I think the next episode will probably be the last of the series. As you can see, we've only got 3 games left, so I'm going to play the game against Dragons Ryazaki and then reassess. If we're still in with a chance by the time we get to the Tochigi City game, then I think that will be it. If not, we'll probably just come back in for the last game of the season against Tokyo 23. But as ever, thank you for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. Like, there's been more people following, more people watching, and all I can say is thank you. So if you have enjoyed this, again, if you can, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, then do so. But thank you again for watching, and I'll see you soon.